Hey, it's me again. I'm glad you stopped by to see me. Last time we talked about peritoneal dialysis. This time I want to tell you about your other option, and this is hemodialysis. This is a little harder on your body. It does clean your toxins out very well, but you have to do some preparation. Before I do that, I want to tell you just what a typical day is like for me. I get up at 2:30 in the morning and get cleaned up and get dressed. I have my breakfast and I leave my house at 10 after 4. I have to be at my dialysis clinic at 5 a.m. When I go there, I get into my chair after they weigh me, and then when I'm in my chair, they will insert 2 very large needles into my arm, one here and one up this way a bit. And then they tape them down, and you sit in your reclining chair with your arm on the armrest, and you don't want to move, because if you move, it sets off the alarm, and then that stops the timer, and you're there longer. So if this is what you're doing, sit still. Very important. Sit still. Okay, so after your 4 hours are done, then they take the needles out, and then you have to apply pressure for about 10 minutes on each site until the bleeding stops. Then I come home, eat my lunch, and usually sleep till about 6 o'clock at night. I've been doing this for 16 years. You can live a long life, but it does take its toll. Okay, so I've decided that this is the type of dialysis I want to do. So now you have to go to the doctor, and they have to prepare what's called a fistula. That's where they take a vein and an artery and stick them next to each other, and then they kind of grow together, and the force from one coming this way and one coming this way causes that fistula to mature so that it's big enough to handle the flow of the blood and the needles in it. Okay, so while you're waiting for that to mature, they're going to put what's called a tunnel dialysis catheter into your chest. And okay, I'm not going to really expose myself, but I just want you to see a little about what it can do to you. Okay? So you really don't want to have to do this if you can avoid it. So if you're a diabetic, control yourself. Okay, so back to what I was saying. When they put this catheter into your chest, this is where they'll do your dialysis at until your fistula matures. Again, this is one of those things, you can't get it wet. You have to keep it clean. And you have to wear a mask when they're connecting you, because these are going directly into your vein. Very easy to get an infection and end up with sepsis, which can put you in the hospital in intensive care for a long time. I was in for 19 days and coded twice. So again, something you need to watch out for. This dialysis will clean your blood, remove the toxins, and don't be surprised if after a while you don't urinate. It's common. And this will take the place of that. This will pull that fluid out of your system. You don't want a lot of fluid in your system. If you can avoid it, they're going to put you on fluid restrictions, because if you get too much, you can go into congestive heart failure. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. And my next time that I talk with you, I'm going to tell you a little bit about your diet and things that you won't be able to eat or really have to watch. Okay, that's it for today. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment area and I'll try to answer them for you. Don't forget to press like and subscribe to Kathy's Soapbox. Share me with your friends. See y'all.